Hello everyone, Frugal Panda here. Let's check out Depoe Bay, Oregon. This is going to be two parts to this video. The first half is going to be Depoe Bay, and the latter half is going to be Lincoln City, Oregon. Depoe Bay is a beautiful little city town of 1,500 people, 1,526 people, located off the coastal highway in Oregon. I've been here before, years ago. I've driven through it multiple times, but I decided this time to stop here, and I would end up getting a hotel, or motel, excuse me, in Lincoln City, which is right next door. I wanted to stop here. You can there's so many people around this area just walking up and down the sidewalk, checking out the different stuff, just looking around. The weather was perfect. It was super nice. Barely any even clouds in the sky. This is late fall time frame that I was actually in Depoe Bay. It claims to be the smallest harbor in the world, too. I have not verified that, but I can tell you that the harbor is really small here. The sidewalk, you can walk back and forth. You can walk underneath the coastal highway, under the bridge, and you can actually look right at the harbor. It's right there. It's kind of cool to take pictures of it and stuff. There's whale watching in this area. There's places to eat. There's Tidal Raves, Seafood Grill, the Horn Public House, Restaurant Beck. Mine, though, that when I stopped here, when I got hungry after I walked around like I am right now, you see how beautiful it is here, was Gracie's Sea Hag. I went there. Oh, man, it was good. And not only was it good, coming from, you eat some places in California, it's just a ripoff for some bland food. Gracie's, I had macaroni and crab. It was like 20 some bucks, like $23 literally for that and a coffee. And they kept filling up my coffee. And the service was good. The food was excellent. And they gave me a ton of it. I left the gentleman, the waiter, a good tip. They had a fair price on the meal, and I left a good tip. It wasn't like a lot of places you go where it's $40, $50. You're like, what did I just even eat? Type of thing. As you can see, it's beautiful. Like I said, this is late fall time frame. I'm wearing like a long sleeve shirt. I'm not wearing a coat or anything like that. Like a very light long sleeve shirt. And you can see most people are dressed very similar or got vests on. It was not cold here. I would say it was in the 60s. It could feel a little bit chillier, I guess, if the sun wasn't out, because it's windy off of the ocean, because this is the Pacific Ocean. Like I said, they got whale watching in this area. Lots of little shops to walk around. The little neighborhoods are cute in this area as well. I'm just excited. I'm getting out of the car, so what I'm doing is I'm getting in my steps. Beautiful area, perfect area to walk and stuff. I've been on the road quite a bit. I'm walking down to go underneath the bridge to go to see the world's smallest harbor. So that's what I'm doing right here. One thing I gotta get better at doing when I'm on these road trips is getting off the road quicker than I do. I fall in love a lot of times too much with driving. So getting off the road, maybe doing 200 miles, 100 miles on my long way. But like when I'm start hitting where I want to be, maybe going 100 miles max, stopping and getting me a hotel for either for the night or for the next 2 nights. I would walk around here, go underneath the bridge, and I'm really taking a lot of video for you guys while I'm also getting steps in, walking and stretching my legs is what I'm doing. There it is. There's that little harbor right there. Super cute, man. The coastal Oregon is gorgeous. I still got to get here more so into the winter time frame, because I really want to see what it looks like a lot more in the winter, like December, but that's not really true. I have been along the coast in 2020, right before the lockdown for COVID. We came out here, and I want to say it was like, it might have been January, right in early January. So we've been out here when it's colder, and it was overcast at times, then sunny, then overcast. And when I figured out, I don't know how they count the days of sun to, overcast, but a lot of the days would look like this. And then it'd be overcast, or it'd start out the day with a bunch of fog till it burnt off, and then it would be sunny, then it'd be overcast. I think there was only like 1 or 2 days I was in Oregon or Washington or California where it was not sunny. There was always the sun would peek out. It might be for just a few hours. It might be for almost the whole day. I can deal with that. I don't know how I'd be with overcast days every day, but I think it'd be for me like a lot of times when I'm out here in Colorado on those really cold days, or there's days where it's just been snow, that where I'm like, I start getting cabin fever and I just get out and go do a hike. You can look at everything. I would stop here, this taffy place right there, ultimately, and get me a big old bag of popcorn. to take on the road with me. I want to spend money in these little towns as well too. I'm not just there to lollygag and walk around. I want to show you guys stuff and what I enjoy doing, but also I also want to put a little money into the economy, as long as it's fair. Not that they're charging me $20 for some popcorn or something, and they're not, because I've gotten really good at not just blowing money on tourist traps either. But anyway, we're in Oregon now. We're in a pretty chill area. We would continue on from here. I want to say I would continue on, and my next stop, I got to go back and look at my footage. I'm trying to keep everything in order. I would end up stopping in Bandon. I would stay the night in Lincoln City. And as I said, the prices here was $23. I would stay the night in Lincoln City, and I'll talk about that later when we get to the Lincoln City part. Here's the bag of popcorn I got. It was really good. But every time I get those ones that are mixed, I'm like, man, I should have got the cheese popcorn and just got that because I liked it better than the other one. It's just me. That's how I am. I always do that. I get the mix thinking, oh, it's good to have a selection. I'm like, no, I should have got just the one. Anyway, we're walking around. I saw so many camper vans out here and stuff like that. Gas is pretty pricey out here in Oregon. Of course, they put so many taxes on their stuff on gas, just like California. But I'm driving the QX80, which is a gas hog. But the QX80 also has a huge gas tank, and you put it on the highway, it does good, and it does way better once you get to those lower elevations as well. And also, I'm very selective of where I'm buying gas. I'm not filling up at places that are super expensive. I may put just enough to get to the next place, but what I'm looking for is reservations. What I mean by that, casinos, Native American casinos and stuff like that, where gas is cheaper. So I'm kind of going to those places. I'm very frugal on how I'm doing my gas here, and I'm using Gas Buddy, by the way. And if you didn't know, Gas Buddy is more of an app, and so to tell you where the cheaper gas is, but also to take a few cents off per gallon and stuff. But it adds up. But honestly, I didn't really care about that. I was just making sure I wasn't getting ripped off at certain gas stations. But the main thing was I was going to come out here and have a nice, comfortable vehicle to drive. And the QX80 on a road trip was so awesome, guys. My QX80 was... oh man, it was so comfortable. It's the best road trip I've done, maybe outside of my minivan. And the minivan's just, it wasn't as comfortable. It's just... it was you can hop off of the front seat and go in the back and stuff like that. But I had so much room in here. As I said in another video, I overslept at a rest stop on my way out here because I was so comfortable with my little trifold mattress in the back of it. So much room. So much room, super safe. I could sit in it. I could relax. It wasn't like when I brought you saw some of my old videos, I brought that Nissan Kicks out here. Oh my God, I couldn't wait to get out that little car. I don't care if it was a hatchback. It had some of the most uncomfortable seats for road trips. Look at this house right here. That's a pretty cool house. I'd buy it. It was cheap too. And it's right on the coast too. I'm curious what it looks like when they're having storms though. But anyway, we were here and I was here and it was enjoyable. Oh, and this was a solo trip. I'm sorry if it sounds like I had somebody with me. It wasn't. It was just me. All right, now we're in Lincoln City. We've driven right down the road basically in Lincoln City. This is my motel. And this is one of the best deals I got when I was out there. It was like $50-some. It was awesome. It was clean. It looked like they just freshly remodeled it. The bathroom was nice. It was literally on the other side of the coastal highway. So when you cross it, you walk right into the neighborhoods here on the ocean. You can see the water from up where I was at. I started out so I'm riding around my scooter. Some of these pictures you're seeing is for me on my scooter riding around. I started riding my scooter, and I'll have some footage I'll put up in another video, but I had to put the scooter up, man. It's not very bike friendly in this area. So the sidewalks end, they start, they end, and you're out in the middle, you're out in the road, and people drive like fools sometimes. I had someone honk at me like, there's 2 lanes, and I can only get over so far, and I had to get off the sidewalk because there's people in front of me. They honked at me when he could have got over. I guess he expected me to run the people over on the sidewalks for his entitlement, type of thing. And I'm like, dude, whatever. And it's really bad right now with people in their driving and stuff. In my big old SUV, I didn't care nothing about it. But when I was on my scooter, it's a little, worse. So that was a little bit worse. So I had to end up ultimately going back and putting my scooter up for that. But I did ride a little bit, especially I got up into the neighborhoods. It was really cool. But I really want to ride along the coastal highway in the downtown of Lincoln City. It's just too busy with people ripping and running through there. Anyway, we put the scooter up, hop back in the car or the SUV, and drive down and walk down here, and I'm going to walk around. You actually get to hear me talk as I'm walking along the beach. I'm getting in my steps, and I would walk a couple of miles down the beach as well. It's just so beautiful here. I don't have a coat on, just a long sleeve shirt as well. So yeah, we're walking around. Look at how clear it is. I like Lincoln City and Depoe Bay. I still like them. I think there's lots to do. It's really pretty. And a disclaimer on it: if I would have pulled out the e-bike instead, it would have been a much better ride than the scooter on there, because the e-bike could stay up with traffic in the city because they had cops out. So people have to slow down at a certain point. So I wouldn't have worried about it as much as I was on the scooter, which was slow. And FYI, sooner or later, I have some new videos coming out. I have a new scooter that goes about 50 miles an hour. It sounds insane, doesn't it? But it does. It can go up to 50 miles an hour. No joke. Anyway, I'm going to talk in a little bit on here. I'll stop talking when I get close to the part where I'm actually just talking as I'm walking along on the beach. I highly recommend you check out these areas. I think they're great. I think it's chill. I think the food is good. It's cheaper. It's the coast. It's relaxing to me. It just really is relaxing, to be honest with you.
What's up, everybody? I'm at the Pacific Ocean, Pacific Northwest, Lincoln City, Oregon. Staying tonight here. Found an awesome little hotel, a motel, like $50. It's cleaner than most ones I've paid double that on. Nice, cozy, not too big either, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, see, I'm at the Pacific Northwest at the beach. Check out the videos.
So also with this video and everything like that, recommend go checking this out. Also, I went to the Goodwill here. I had to check out the local thrift stores. I found some really great deals in these smaller communities. A lot better quality stuff a lot of times, and for a lot cheaper prices. Anyway, go check out Lincoln City and Depoe Bay. I think it's a good decision to do. Have fun out there. There's a lot to do. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.